Hello everyone, and welcome back to Seeker's Journey, our adventures with the Seekers tribe in the full release version of Niche, in which we are trying to unlock every single one of the genes available in the game. And we have been doing really good with the Seekers tribe, actually. In fact, I'm kind of surprised at our lessons of adventuring with them ever since we were back on that first beautiful flowery island and seeking out the things that smelled the best, and then we moved on to islands where we really focused on unlocking all of the easiest genes. I have been really surprised at how easy it is to unlock a lot of the genetics, and I was thinking that it would probably take us a lot longer to chew through this challenge than it has. But it is definitely beginning to push us now that we have started to unlock all of the easy stuff like digging paw and claw and things like that, to new challenges and new areas and new islands and doing new things that kind of present quite a twist, sort of like how we just unlocked toxic body on the last island and we had to make our nichelings eat the toxic berries to do that. So we ended up coming up with the tragic tale of how poison berries for this tribe, because they were so set on smells, just had this smell, this scent that attracted all of our younger nichelings. And if you were a young juvenile or baby nicheling, you couldn't help yourself. You got addicted to those toxic berries. And we finally were able to unlock toxic body. And we were able to celebrate when we finally got claw in the family, because we could have berry bush destroyers to get rid of those tantalizing toxic berries. So I've been really impressed with where the stories have been pushing us as we unlock these genes, even if it has been going a lot quicker than I thought it would be to unlock several of these genetics. But we did have some commentary on the last video that I wanted to address really quickly before we jump into a really cool little Gothic twist in this tribe I am so excited about. And that is, why would we bother unlocking all of these genes? The genes that you see down here: saber-toothed fangs, digging trunk, armored body, mammoth foot, mega horns, and hammer tail, happen to be the 6 prehistoric genes. I kept saying there's 5, but there's 6 prehistoric genes. And you might wonder, well, we're doing that with the Ukirs, why would we bother doing that with the Seekers? And the reason I want to do that with the Seekers is because I want the Seekers to have unlocked all of the genes available and to find round ears and put round ears in the family. I think that you can only unlock round ears properly if you're playing story mode, but we're just going to try it, inviting round ears into the family by finding somebody out there in the world with round ears. And then once every single one of these things is lit up and opened up, except perhaps the round ears, I hear that that one just won't unlock unless you're like on story mode, then I will offer up the save file so that you guys will be able to tinker with the genes however you want, and you will have a save file where you will have all of this ancestry, all of the story built up over many generations to go back and enjoy, so that you can play with the descendants of this tribe, assuming that we're able to keep them alive long enough to finish up their seeker's journey. So that's one of the reasons that we would go ahead and we would really quickly, not nearly taking as long as the Ukirs go about it, but really quickly unlock these genes and just have them opened. They don't even have to be like actively displayed in our family tree. They just need to be opened in this genetic menu. And then we'll save the Seekers, and every time there's a game update, if the save file is compatible, we will actually continue to journey again with the Seekers. So that's kind of the goal of Seeker's Journey. But I agree with a lot of you guys that it would be pretty fun pretty soon to possibly play with something that's a little bit more randomized, like perhaps a challenge where you never can put anything in the mutation menu, or perhaps a challenge where you can never look at the genes. I actually think a blind gene challenge would be really fun. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think that'll be our next challenge after we finish up Seeker's Journey. And that'd be a little difficult because we'd have to have a naming ceremony at the end of each episode, since the way you change names now is by opening up this and you can see all of the genes right here. What I would do is I would keep all of the babies who were born and we wouldn't give them any names until the next episode. I would have a naming ceremony where I would open them up and you guys would just have to trust me that I wouldn't look at the genes, I wouldn't peek, because I want it to be a surprise for me too. That's the whole point of doing challenges. And we would name them, and then we would breed them, and we would end up with a lot of surprises if we never ever looked at this menu. And if maybe we can like then use the mutations, but we can just never look at the gene. So I think a blind gene challenge would probably be our next goal. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, now that I have let out that little ramble, I wanted to reassure you guys that things here in the Seekers are about to get quite interesting. Because if you recall, last time, we found this baby bearyena cub, and sure enough, Mama showed up in the morning and gave poor Zeno here, Kaino, what a name! Gave poor Zali, that's right, we were calling her by the middle part of her name, but Zali got swapped. She got hurt. She had 2 of her days removed from her lifespan because of the strength of this mama bearyena coming in and trying to keep her little baby from being adopted into the tribe. But Zali is actually from a bit more of a swamp-loving Gothic line of our family tree, so I kind of like the idea that she would really love to have some bearyena babies, and we could get in some really Gothic-looking bearyenas. So I want to start trying to have some hybrid children who possibly have all black or white coats, like they're 100% like maybe melanistic or albino, and they could have ram horns. It could get really interesting, and just to have like these almost like werewolfy gargoyle-esque members of our tribe who prefer living in the swamp but show up out of the blue to like take care of the Seekers. I think that'd be really cool. So our current goal is going for a little bit of a Gothic werewolf, like an all black bearyena hybrid would be really fun. Why would we want to work on that? Because we are the Seekers tribe? Because we need to get a bearyena baby in the family tree by getting those hind legs. In order to unlock the bearyena hind legs, in order to unlock the bearyena ears, in order to unlock the bearyena snout, and I believe there's another one somewhere around here, I'm pretty sure, the bearyena hind legs. There we go. Yeah, in order to, I think we already pointed out that one, but in order to unlock 1, 2, 3, I think it's 3 genes you have to have that are all bearyena hybrid related. So we need that little baby is the moral of the story that I'm kind of blabbering on here about. And that means that Zali might have let out a little desperate cry when she got swiped by that mama bearyena. And we are going to be sending down a whole bunch of our logical patterned creatures with their beautiful doubled up claws to go and rush to her aid. So let's actually sort this out for a second. Do I have any birdos overhead? I do not. And the patterned members of the tribe are kind of in the lead right now. They're a little distracted with all of their babies. Skunkette did just pass away, unfortunately. So I think we're going to go ahead and focus on just getting that baby bearyena, because that's definitely an important thing. All right, so Susie can definitely take the lead. We'll go ahead. Mirana Anna can take the lead. We've got little Sakura, who definitely wants to help out. I think Totaro would have heard that desperate cry, and he wants to help out. Hopefully we can get down and get rid of that baby pretty soon. And we'll leave Mimimi back there so that she can help out with protecting the family. And Beidou, I think, will help out with guarding these berry bushes, because I think little Nox is very upset that the bunnies were coming and destroying his berry bushes. So we'll have Beidou come down here. He can maybe clear out the area around the rock. He's playing chase with one of the bundles around the rock. All right, and then we'll move Mariana. Oh, there's a whole nest up here. All right, can I get up there? Can we go around? Okay, we can go around. So Xeno's Exilia, Zali, aka, oh no, Zali, how many moves do you have left? No, Zali! Ah, she drowned jumping into the water to escape the bearyena. That is the opposite of what I wanted. Oh no, and it's a toxic berry bush. Okay, the family is definitely, oh my gosh, it's another toxic berry bush. They're definitely going to be taking care of this. They're definitely going to block little Sakura, because she is just a young nicheling, from eating that. I don't know if she has enough strength to destroy it, and if she doesn't and she's a young nicheling, then she could get very much addicted to that stuff. So that's bad news, bears. Or bad news, bearyenas. All right, hopefully we can catch that bearyena, because we need those genes. All right, and Zinka, I feel like would just go ahead and continue to clear the area around her little nest. Zinka is why we are here. She was a little orphan whose family was killed off and destroyed through mysterious circumstances, and she desperately begged the patterned members of our tribe to come and to help restore her homeland, to help her be able to have vengeance for her family. And they have come, they've arrived, and we're starting to cut very logical paths. The idea is to cut really logical paths as we like explore in different directions through the island. And I think we'll probably only stay on the island long enough. And you know what? I kind of want to give Nox toxic body because he has the purple eyes. I kind of just want to throw a toxic body at him just for fun. But we will probably only stay on this island long enough to get a baby bearyena and get some of those bearyena genes unlocked. And then we'll move. If we go to hot climate, which is the savannah, which is terrifying, then we can unlock big ears, and lean body, I think, is also unlocked by savannah. So we'll have to pick like which island to go to. Probably the savannah one, or we could go to the snow one. We might go to snow just to start unlocking some of the things that we have in the prehistoric genes. But it's some good goals for the Seekers tribe. They don't really need to focus too much on a lot of story-based stuff just yet. All right. Galili, go ahead and help clear out the area. The pattern nichelings usually clear things out in very logical lines, but desperate times, desperate measures sometimes. And let's see if we can get this baby bearyena. No! That's so sad! It's so hard when we lose some. Oh, there's Mama. I think this is Mama bearyena. All right. Well, quick work of Mama. That didn't take very long at all. We'll go ahead, and I think the logical nichelings also believe in destroying these bushes. Let's see. And we'll have Xenos Exilia jump into the bush and just kind of like clear out some of the spots. All right, I hope Sakura can destroy this. No, Sakura! No! I don't want you to eat it! Okay, you have an adult with you, so I think that that would be okay. Oh, and Sakura! Look! Sakura, after they have defended themselves from that Mama bearyena, is the one to be right there with the baby bearyena. Sakura, offer the food. Okay, we offered the baby bearyena the food, and now it is tamed. Yes, okay. Now we just need to follow it around, and then when it grows up, we will have the ability to breed with it and have those bearyena genes. Huzzah! That's going to make things a lot easier. All right, meanwhile, let's have little Bido continue to explore this area to try to defend it from any incursions of rabbits that might be trying to eat things. And we'll have Nox kind of help out with exploring. He's got very dainty feet, so I kind of feel like Nox. Can Nox and Zali breed, actually? Let's check. A and E, G and A. Okay, it's not like perfect, but I think A is kind of one of those genes that has really cemented itself into the family tree. E and F, yeah, see, then they share E, they share A. I kind of feel like Nox and Zali would be a good pairing because Nox has kind of like those dark purple eyes, and he might be attracted to the mysterious Gothic-y aura that Zali kind of gives off. Oh, and look at this cutie! Look at you little cutie! Wow, she's got big body and doubled up claw and doubled up hemophilia. Let's go ahead and definitely set her to have normal blood clotting. Thank you very much. And let's see, and she's got swimming tail. A lot of those other genes aren't very important. I like her little lines around her face. She's a little fighter, huh? But a lot of those other genes aren't very important because we're just trying to work on getting the Seekers to unlock the other genes. And I'm really excited. I love my Seekers, so we're not going to like rush through it. But I am very excited about the idea of doing a blind gene challenge. So I'm really looking forward to that. All right, and from Raven. So this is interesting. Not usually we don't have the names as well, but from one of our awesome community members, Raven, comes a new name for this beautiful striped baby with big body and doubled up claws, and that is Kalari. I think that is a good name for her. Look at her. Oh wow, look at her back, guys. Oh, she's so cute. She's like a little tiger. What? That's so cool. We might end up with like some really aggressive nichelings. This is kind of hilarious. All right, Mamimi. Who were you mating with? G and A. Ooh, G and A is a good immunity. Okay, Mamimi is going to leave the babies under the supervision of Zinka, and Zinka is going to take care of them by like fixing up the nest and fixing up all of the berries. And we're gonna have Mamimi come over and romance the beautiful Nox. I think that Nox is kind of like, especially amongst the patterned nichelings, kind of considered super attractive, and he might know it. I get the feeling that he's a little bit of like, a little bit prim, a little bit knows that he is hot stuff because he has those dainty little velvet paws, and I think that's a fun little twist on his personality. But let's see, so bearyena, and then we'll have to move to some of the other islands. So we'll see. We'll keep the story a little bit light because I do want to, because I know sometimes I drag it down too long. And we'll focus on some of the genes. All right. And little Nujo, what can you do, my little friend? He can crack things, so he might join his brothers over here at trying to figure out how to crack things around the tree. And there's a dead koi fish down there they can gather. And Galilee, who I think is really cool, can come down here and he will logically clear. Oh, there's a rock in the way. What happens when your logical pattern nicheling meets a rock? I think that they would get a little bit perplexed for just a second, like an ant who needs to figure out which trail to go on once its trail is broken. But all right, meanwhile, we might have a bit of a love story going on with little Sakura and this friendly bearyena. Let's go ahead and see what happens next. The bearyena is taking off, but Sakura and bearyena, I feel like, would not waste any time. Gotta protect the newborn baby. Oh, hi, sissy. What? This is amazing. Now, this is a throwback to some of our... I'm gonna name her Strawberry. This is like a throwback to our berry petal tribe. I wonder... Oh, I think Strawberry's gonna be obsessed with flowers, guys. That's going to be her thing. If you're not a pattern nicheling whose job is basically to cut very logical paths all over the island and help out the tribe, making sure there's enough food and nesting material, and just, I guess we'll say that maybe harkening back to their scent seeker era, any of the things that we're supposed to do just smell really interesting. And so they were taught early on, and even the logical ones with patterns on them believe in following your nose. So we'll just say that they'll follow their nose to all of these genes. Like they just smell really important and they should go in that direction. I like that idea. So this time, the baby bearyena smells very, very interesting. So we're going to have our patterned creatures follow them and very dutifully make very organized, clear-cut paths. Let's see. Going around. And Mirana, I think I need to breed you one last time. DNA, G and A. Is there any male? I mean, we have C and G back there with Vanki. He is patterned. And then over here we have E and F, which would be very good. I don't know if Mirana could get there in time, but we'll go ahead and try. And I feel like Nox has heard rumors. I mean, yes, there's patterned nichelings everywhere. Nox is one of them. He's also one of the most handsome nichelings on the island. Even if he's a young one, he knows it. You know what I mean? Whoa, yeah. Oh my gosh, Nox! I know you're really proud about your beautiful purple eyes, but this is a little excessive, sir. This is a little bit much. Do you mind? What is it about the Seeker tribe really wanting me to notice their eyeballs? That's only ever happened in this tribe. That is so funny. I must have gotten stuck on that rock or something. But all right, Mamimi is going to jump onto the nest, and then she's going to just settle in, get ready to have a child. And I think that Nox is going to cut his way through, because he's heard rumors about this lovely all-white nicheling. He's surrounded by pattern nichelings. He could just wave his dainty velvet paw and bring all of the beautiful pattern nicheling females right up to him. What he's really interested in, though, are actually going to be, the rumors of the all-white nicheling who lives in the swamplands. All right, and Galilee, we're going to haul you way over here really quickly. And we're going to try to get Mirana, and I'm actually going to have Xena Zexilia jump up here too. Maybe that'll help me out. Yes, that will help me out. I think that Miana Ana might actually have a chance now to go ahead and breed one last time before she passes away. And we have Galilee, who logically smells logical to her as a possible mate. And we're going to have Tataro come over here and protect the little baby Strawberry. And Strawberry, I think, is just going to be obsessed with flowers, so we might send her down to the flowers. She might see them from the top of the hill and just want to go and see what that life is all about. All right, little Bido. Let's continue with you, my little friend. He has logically cleared out a little circle around this particular rock. Does he smell anything in particular? Anything interesting? No, but he does hear a bunny. And there is the riverside. So maybe we'll assign him to start logically clearing along the riverside and looking for, oh, because he's trying to defend the berry bushes. What if we have him look for some bunny burrows? So we'll have him do that. Well, he can hear with his big ears there's a bunny over there. So we'll have him cut little paths and look for bunny burrows so that he can make sure he can tackle those. Meanwhile, down here, little Kalari, look at her. She's such a little fighter. Oh, and here's a bunny burrow. And it's got a bunny right on it. Okay, maybe we'll just go ahead and send Bido over to this bunny burrow. All right, and let's get this nut. And let's get... Can you get this nut, sweetie? Nope, she cannot. All right, and can we get this? Yay! Wait, no! Ah, it's so hard to reach in the river sometimes. There we go. And little Nunoji just managed to get himself and I think he's going to be a non-breeder, guys. Look at this. Blind eyes. What? Blind eyes, infertile. I mean, we're going to give him just one little gentle token of a non-breeder because I think he smells kind of off a little bit to most of our nichelings, so he might not be considered the most attractive mate, even if logically he might be a patterned creature. But we'll send him down along the way, I think, and he can help clear out this little river. But he just caught a fish, so yay for him. All right, there we go. And then Zinka will stay nearby and she'll just kind of spend her time tidying up the nest. She's very proud of this little campground that they have built on the retaken island. And then we're going to have Sakura definitely keep following that friendly bearyena. That's kind of going to be... What? They just unlocked an achievement! Melanism! What the heck? Hey, that was supposed to be for my legend seekers. Once again, this tribe has stolen one of my legend seekers' abilities. But how about that for our Gothic beryenas we're going for? I was really hoping we would get melanism. I am so excited. Kierta, welcome to the family, little guy. I kind of want to leave his name Kierta. That's kind of beautiful. But let me just check the niche name list really quickly. The amazing niche name list. And by the way, yes. So the thing finally happened that I was trying to warn you guys about, where Dropbox is going so that you have to pay to use it. So today I'm going to put it down. Siri, name list, Google Documents. I'm going to move the name list to Google Documents and change the link that I will put in the video description, and hopefully I'll remember to put a pinned comment on this video as well. So if you guys are looking for a beautiful niche name list, or if you would like to see, if you would like to add to it, leave a comment, and then I copy paste the names over whenever I remember or have a little bit extra time. So you can totally leave that in. But man, this is so exciting. We have melanism in this family. I can't believe that they stole it. I can't believe that they stole the name. Oh my goodness. Oh, and actually, this is a really cool name. So Scythe, this is a name submitted by one of you guys that I just ran into, because sometimes some of you also submit meanings for the names, favorite foods, like which gender the name should be used for. That's something I've seen a lot. And Scythe is one of the submitted names, and it means a sharp-looking male who looks his best even at hard times, or a joyful heart, or the wolf of praise. And considering that we are going for sort of like Halloween-y, Gothic-y bearyena, I think Scythe is an awesome name for this child born with melanism. How cool is that? Wow. Who are your parents again? Nox and Mamimi. Nox had a melanistic baby? That's so cool, because I was hoping he would contribute to the Gothic family line a little bit. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're definitely going to have Nox have a few babies really quickly. I am going to have to figure out okay, Mamimi, thankfully she's gonna live long enough to have some babies. So let's make this happen. Miryana Ana actually needs to breed very logically with this guy right here. So she's ready to go, ready to have her baby. I think it's going to be like the only baby she gets to have, poor thing. So we will have Galilee kind of stick near her so that he can take care of their child. And then Strawberry is old enough that she can start to kind of adventure around, so we'll send her with her mother. I think as one of the throwbacks to our scent-seeking members of the tribe, she would immediately go for that berry bush and just want all the delicious berries. That's just the simplicity of what she wants out of life. Zali thankfully has a couple days left to live, so I think I can get her over here pregnant and back in the nest. All right, over here. Is she pregnant? Now she's pregnant. And now I can get her back in the nest all in one fell swoop. And I think that Nox's head is spinning because he's just like, who was that beautiful creature? And he would want to go back to her. But let's have, is there any, okay, no big birds, no big bad birds coming for us. Let's go ahead and I'll have Mamimi just make a brand new nest over here. Nox has a beautiful son with Scythe. I am so excited to see what their family is going to do. And I think, yeah, Scythe will probably go follow his father into the swampland, and I think that Nox is just utterly enchanted at the moment with this lovely Zali. I'm a little worried what's going to happen to him after she passes away. He'll probably find, he's a little bit of a romantic at heart, so he'll probably find somebody else, but still, it's a little sad. And then Bido is going to continue out logically trying to find all of the bunnies. There's a bunny coming up over here, but we're gonna head for the bunny burrow over here, and he's going to try to guard the berry bushes from bunnies and seek out the bunny burrows. And then let's see, Sakura is going to definitely try to stick with her friend, so she's going to try to stick with this this little, let's see, this little friendly bearyena who is juvenile now, I believe. I have to be very careful not to hurt him. But she's going to just logically follow this juvenile bearyena, and once he becomes old enough, we can breed with him. And I'm not sure if they're always male or if sometimes they're female or if they can be both. So we might send Scythe over and see, but I guess if it was a female, you couldn't exactly breed with it unless you chased it onto a nest. I don't know. We'll have to experiment a little bit. And Totaro, I feel, is a little concerned because there's babies nearby, and so logically he wants to make sure there are no more toxic berry bushes. And he can smell something over here, so, alright, not a toxic berry bush. I think that reassures the old man. He remembers the strife of the old island. He just wants to make sure that none of the babies are harmed. And then Kalari is absolutely beautiful, by the way. I really love Kalari, too. And she could breed with Nox, actually, so she might, when she grows up, try to convince Nox to continue contributing to the patterned tribe of the family. The patterned family, it's not, like the patterned family, the patterned tribe member family tree. There we go. Finally got that out. And then what else should she do? I guess she'll go logically search for meat and things like that. Oh, there's another bunny, so I guess I'll send her this way. Swap my bunny hunters out. There we go. And then Zinka, I think, is just so content and happy to see like her children prospering on the island. I want to get that immunity K and C spread in a little bit more if I could. F and E, K and C. Let's see, E and A. So I think that she and Bido might have a little bit of a romance. I don't think Bido would think too deeply on it. All right, and then can you get, there we go. This little guy defended his mom's berry bush. Wonderful. All right, and then we'll kick the tree, and then Valky just kind of is keeping his life very busy, taking care of all of those nuts. But all right, guys, awesome. I'm so excited. I can't believe we had awesome little Scythe, little melanistic baby. I'm really excited for seeing how the stories of our Seeker tribe is beginning to kind of play out. I'm really excited that we have the friendly bearyena baby, and Sakura is hot on his tail to make sure we can get those genes added into the family tree. Huzzah! And hopefully we can make that happen on this island and just enjoy seeing the natural stories that sort of unfold as we follow the Seekers tribe, and we have to go after all sorts of quirky, interesting, weird little goals in order to follow our noses and unlock all of those unique genetics. So I hope you guys are also excited about the niche name list. I will definitely, like, while this video is editing, I will put it up on Google Docs and have it ready for you guys. And then I hope you guys are also interested in possibly like telling me some challenges that you would like to see in niche, and maybe I could start building up a like niche challenge document too, and that way we can kind of have a reference point for them. The next one I'm thinking about is probably going to be blind genetics, where you just can never look at any of the genetics that you have, and you have to use your observation. You can never mouse over and see like how you have those skills. I think you could look at this, because it'd be really hard to like hide that. You'd have to like live right here forever. So I think you can look at this, you just can't touch it to figure out like what like your traits are. Like you can't touch it to figure out how you have fishing tail. You have to just physically look at the creature, and you can't look inside of here for your blind gene challenge, but you could probably add in mutations. I think that that's fair, because otherwise you'd really struggle to like get rid of some bad genes. But you wouldn't know if your creature had blind eyes unless you just saw you had like 1 or 0, or like the actual color of the blind eye. So I think that'd be a really fun challenge. It might be a little bit bumpy to figure out, but so are a lot of our challenges, and I really enjoy them. So all right, next time we come back, Sakura will try to romance the baby bearyena, who will then be a handsome beast. And we will also see how Nox and his children in this tribe keep going, and what Scythe's additions, hopefully for really cool little Gothic creatures that can become part of our family line, will be. So I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.